Alright guys, before I get this review out of the way, I would like to show you the new me. Guys, it is I, the new Matt Montada. Yep, I have glasses now. Having a bit of trouble with eyesight, so I got some glasses over the week. But excuse me guys, to move the camera a bit. And that's fine, I guess. But yeah, let's talk about Jason Bourne. And wait, sorry, I have to move the camera a bit. Anyway, now let's talk about the other Bourne movies. Well, except for Bourne Legacy. We don't talk about that around here. But the original Bourne trilogy with Matt Damon, I was able to check out, and I love those movies. From the Bourne Identity and Bourne Supremacy, excuse me, to the Bourne Ultimatum, I love those movies. Bourne Ultimatum, obviously my favorite. Which leads us to this movie. And basically my thoughts on this one is that I don't think this is as disappointing as people are making it to make it look like. But I still think that it's the worst of the Bourne movies, the Matt Damon ones. But I still enjoyed it. But if we're gonna start off with the stuff that I like, of course we have to start off with the fact that the action is amazing. It is just so well directed. It has a lot less shaky camera, so you're able to see it more clearly. And the suspense based around it is pretty good, in my opinion. Also, what else is there? Of course, we can't talk about the Bourne movies without taking a look at Jason Bourne himself. That's another thing I liked about this movie. The performance is all great. Matt Damon, of course, is great as Jason Bourne. You have Alicia Vikander, who I thought was great. And you have Julia Stiles as Nikki Parsons. She's not in that long. But I thought she was great for what she had. And there's also a new character. Well, actually two new characters. Alicia Vikander, which I already mentioned, and you have Tommy Lee Jones as the CIA leader. I think that's what it is. You know, the one who's trying to kill Jason Bourne, I guess. But he was very good. There's actually one moment from him where I did get a chuckle out of him. What else? Because I know there's still a lot of things to talk about. The cinematography as well is very good. Especially with the action. And like I said before, the directing's great. Paul Greengrass is the director of this movie, and he is a great director. Now, if I did have problems with it, then I would have to say that the story really isn't as good as the other two. I mean, the other three. Because of two things. One is the social media thing that they have going on, which it's not bad per se, because I did think of it more often, and I thought it would be very useful for some reason. And two, here's the thing. With the other Bourne movies with Matt Damon, we had this sort of sense that our main character doesn't know much about what's going on around him. And we sort of kind of feel the same way. Like, we don't really know what's happening throughout these movies. Here, it's sort of like, hey, we're gonna make Damon know all the stuff that he's gonna know, and so he's gonna figure out what's going on, and we're gonna know as well. And it's not that interesting, because when we never knew what was going on in the other movies, it's sort of like that feeling that you get. It doesn't feel like it's negative or anything. Like, we want to know what's gonna happen next. And here it's like we already know. So it doesn't really hook us in that much. But outside of that, oh, excuse me. But outside of that, I found Jason Bourne to be pretty enjoyable. Thought it had great action, great suspense, great performances, great cinematography, good sound design too. Nobody ever brings up sound design in movies. However, the story does feel and the pacing as well does sort of feel at times where it did feel like where it's going fast and then all of a sudden it goes slow, and then it goes fast and then it goes slow, that sort of thing. But outside of that, I think this is a passable summer movie. Overall, I'm gonna give Jason Bourne a solid B. So yeah, that's my review of Jason Bourne, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.